Beat, riding for Wally. Kill everybody walking. You know that it's on the finest. BT, how they want you bringing the beat, riding for Wally. Kill everybody walking. You know that it's on the finest.
What's going on, guys? I appreciate you joining me on the Civility Mindset channel. Today I'm here with my man Hector. He's putting up a couple targets. We're gonna do just pistol stuff today. He's doing outside waistband, I'm doing concealed carry. So I have my, he's coming this way, I have my Glock 19, and this is the one that I built. I just changed components in it because it was acting up and it didn't stop acting up. So what I did was I brought some internals, swapped out some internals, and now we're gonna go from here, see what's going on, and hopefully, just hopefully, this thing will start to become my normal EDC again, because I do love this thing. So we'll see what happens. I put 10 rounds in here now. My last update to this is, again, I swapped the slide and I swapped the barrel for a ported barrel and a ported slide, so that this way I can get more recoil mitigation and I can get a faster speed in which I can shoot this weapon. So right now I put on sights, tall sights. I put on the Holosun 407C and ported barrel, ported slide. So this is a very new weapon system yet again. So I gave the wife my old weapon system slide with all of the goodies on it, and then I swapped because I told you guys before I liked the primary arms. It's pretty cool. It's pretty nice. The footprint for it fits perfectly for the slide that I had on it, which I do love that slide. It's an awesome looking and feeling, really, it's really nice, sleek slide, but I really needed something that has ports on it, because for a concealed carry weapon, I'm not worried about something getting into the barrel, something getting into the slide. It's pretty much in this holster all day long. So I'm not worried that, you know, it's going to get debris in it. You know what I mean? So what I'm more worried about is when I grab my weapon and pull it out, and as soon as I'm done with my draw and I do commit to that shot, it's going to stay as level as possible, so I can get 2, 3, 12 shots out and maybe still have some, do a mag change, and then, you know, assess the situation and have a few rounds in that mag, and have my backup mag, which is now fully loaded inside the weapon, be at the ready just in case if, say, another person were to come, or somebody I didn't know was going to come out the woodwork, maybe a partner of that person, something were to happen, where I can put down 5, 10, 15 rounds super fast and not have to worry so much about you know, anticipation, or, you know, breaking the next shot as fast as possible. This is going to handle that for me. So these ports right here, what you see, it mitigates much recoil and does a whole lot of, some people will say it changes the ballistics. It does, but by such a minuscule amount that it doesn't matter. So I'm going to show you guys the level in which it is not jumping in my hands and how fast I can shoot. And you'll see on target once I aim, fire, present, all that stuff. And when I discharge the weapon, you'll see how much I can keep that on target, as well as fast as I can do so. You guys have seen this with my duty weapon, right? My outside waistband one. Now you're going to see it with my concealed carry. All right, so let's get the show started, and hopefully it doesn't give me any more hiccups, because what it was doing was light primer strikes, and it was also not going into battery. I think it's a break-in issue, but at this point you don't know. Since I built it, it's kind of hard you have to go piece by piece to deduce every possible option of what could be wrong. So let's hope this thing does well for me today. But anyway, like I say all the time, guys, get out there and train. I'll be on the range. My target has nothing on it. That was zeroing in. Target now has nothing on it. Hector's target has nothing on it either. So Hector is doing pretty much... Hector's pretty much going to be doing his own thing. I'm here to pretty much make sure that this gun is working. I'm not going to carry this if it's not. What are you working on today?
I'm testing out your new
So
gun.
he's trying out my new gun, which my P320 with the Wilson Combat grip module. And I will be changing this trigger, but not right now. Right now it's just to kind of get it started, and he's just breaking it in for me. I'll be shooting that later, probably a lot more later. It's a lot of fun, but that gun is kind of my home defense weapon. I walk around with that thing. That's not, to me, that's not my what I would go to battle with. All right. You know what? Let me put this somewhere else. All right, so far so good. Here are our hits. My hits, which I'm anticipating to the left, and Hector's pretty on the money. So my gun, I'm anticipating to the left a little bit, and the reason why is because since it's a new slide, I am kind of just not used to it yet, but probably the next, I don't know, 3-4 mags, I'll start getting used to it. All right, so now you guys saw, draw shooting. Right now, we're gonna just dump 10 rounds, mainly for me, to make sure that this thing is working very appropriately. And Hector's just gonna do his thing, and we're gonna see, what his gun and what my gun are capable of right now. So just all 10.
Yeah.
Good shoot. All right, so Hector did very well. I did terribly. No, I'm just kidding. Actually, that was fucking awesome. So far, so good. Just gonna keep crossing my fingers and hopefully everything will work well. But he did very well, and so did I. I'm going to now shoot real fast again, the same thing, 10 rounds, but I'm going to show on the camera angle my pistol and the recoil mitigation due to the ports on the slide. All right, so now I am going to shoot very fast, 10 rounds, and I want you to just see the recoil mitigation. I'm going to actually maybe put it side to side so you can see more. Now what I'm going to do is I want you to focus on my pistol and how fast I'm shooting at around 7 yards out or so. And I'm going to basically just hammer down, but I want you to see how my hands and arms and my everything else, like all my grip, nothing changes, nothing moves. do another 5. All right, let's look at these hits. All right, so as you can see, there are quite a bit of benefits to porting your slide and your barrel. So what I would suggest is give it some thought. Sometimes you're going to run into some hiccups. You know, stock Glocks are great and they're amazing. I love them. That's why I shoot them. But when you get into porting and when you get into building, there are some hiccups. I ended up having to go through pretty much a whole component system just to figure out what the problems were, and I won't really use those pieces. I'll have them for backups and hopefully they'll work, but maybe it just wasn't working with this particular slide. Who knows? But it's working now and it's working very well. So that's all I can ask for as a builder. I am still skeptical about this weapon. So once today's training day concludes, that it's either a good or a bad weapon to, you know, utilize right now, we'll find out. So I have about 100 rounds or so to figure this thing out. So that's more than enough to know if it's going to be a good weapon or not to start carrying again. So one step at a time, guys. All right, so from here on out, Hector and I are just going to have some fun shooting. I'm going to keep on breaking this thing in, and he's just going to do his thing. He has low ammo, so he's going to do some two-shot drills. He's doing 2-shot drills, which, again, I've specified this on many other times in my channel. Low drill doesn't mean you can't get reps in, or low ammo doesn't mean you can't get reps in. Get out there with 50 rounds and you can make a hell of a training day. But I'm going to put about 150 rounds through this thing. I shot already 200 rounds and 50 of them went to waste. So then I swapped parts, and now I'm gonna hopefully go with no problems another 150 rounds, and that'll tell me if this is good to go or not. This is my R&D, if you will. You might as well do your thing, because I'm gonna fucking hammer down.
That's fine.
Let's check out our shots. All right, so this was a new target and so was mine. I'm going to count the shots. I have 15 shots. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 15, just to let you know I'm not just shooting and hitting absolutely nothing, and hopefully I'm hitting something.
7, 8, 9, 10. 10.
Huh?
That's my 10.
There you go. So as you can see, we're not just shooting and missing. So right now, again, I'll just continue the R&D on this thing and hope for the best. I got to write also a parts list of the things that I had purchased, so that this way I know what I have, what I don't have. And I'm going to buy a whole set of probably like three Gen 3 upper and lower parts, just so maybe if I have to, I can swap out stuff. Lower, probably maybe 1 or 2 actually, but I think I have, no, I'm not going to buy any because I actually have 1. But 3, the most thing that gets used is the top slide. So your slide is banging, banging, banging. You're going to need more parts. So just make sure that you have at least 3 for every 1 gun that you have or have built. All right, so right now I'm going to do 1 to 5 drills. So you guys have seen me do this before. It's basically 1 shot on 1 target all the way up to 5, literally. So the last target will have 5 shots. So I'm going to do this as fast as possible. Then I'll show you all the hits and we'll count them out. There should be 15 in total. Or I'm sorry, yeah, 15 in total. So 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, yep. So this last target will have the most on it. It'll be the center right.
That was amazing.
All right, let's see these hits. Right in there. These are a little sloppy, but they're in there. These ones are a little sloppy as well, but they were in there. And again, guys, that's shooting as fast as possible. So as soon as you see the target, you take the shot. You're not sitting there trying to get it in the red. You're trying to get it on the black. So the black is clearly the whole thing. All right. All right, guys. So that is it for me today. I had a really good day. I'm grateful that this thing is starting to work appropriately. I had a couple more hiccups that you guys did not see on camera. It wasn't from me. It was somebody else who was trying my weapon. What ended up happening was I think the person was limp wristing. And so when I took the weapon and put it back in my hands, nothing, no problems whatsoever. So more than likely it was just a limp wristing issue. But I had an awesome time with this weapon. Now, for right now, I still don't trust it. I still don't. But I trust it a lot more than what I did previously. All right, so I think I'm going to start carrying it again, maybe in another 3 or 4 more tries. I got maybe 200-300 rounds to go through this before I can trust it again. And also I see an issue right now. My front sight post is a little funky right now, so I'm going to have to retighten this bad boy. But I just also did put quite a few 100 rounds down range today, so we'll see what's up. I'll keep you guys informed about this, and I'll keep you posted on it. And hopefully this can become my daily carrier again. But again, guys, when it comes to building, you never know. It's a work in progress until it's no longer a work in progress. So anyway, guys, get out there and train. Love you guys. Be safe. Peace.